Hello. So, car insurance, what exactly is that?
It's insurance for a car. It protects you against financial loss. Cars have value and you might be liable. If you're liable for damage to someone else's car, you're responsible for that. So that's why you'd want to buy some car insurance. Maybe from Farmers or another insurance company. You want to have some coverage. You want to be protected for physical injury, for property damage, and liability. These things can add up. In that situation, insurance can help pay for any costs. Maybe for both people involved in an accident, or maybe just one person if the other has their own insurance. I will collect information from you: your name, your driver's license information, your social security number, if you want, and also your driving history. Do you have tickets or citations? Do you have a history of accidents? I'll collect that. You really want to know how much it's going to cost, and so in order to do that, we need to take all your information and put it in our system. The Farmers Insurance has their own system. This will help us figure out your premium. Basically, a premium is kind of like a cost that you pay. Pretty similar. There's lots of things that go into it. There's multiple lines on our form, but they add all these things together, and that becomes your total premium. That's what you pay. When an accident happens, don't say it's your fault. Maybe it's not your fault. When you call a police officer and then they arrive, um, don't get emotional, basically. Don't start talking about all sorts of stuff. The officer might instead listen to the other person if you do that, and they might make it look like it's your fault. So you got to be real careful. I've seen this happen before. And when that happens, the other person usually wins. And if they win, then that goes on your driver's license record, in your history. It'll say it's your fault, and if that happens, it can cause your insurance premium to go up. So let's say an accident happens. Be calm. Make sure the other person's all right. If they're hurt, you can, if you have a smartphone, maybe call for help, an ambulance, maybe a police officer. You might want to even call for an interpreter to come and show up and help you explain what happened. You want to make sure that you're getting the right information out there. You don't want to give any misleading or wrong information. Maybe you might even want to have a piece of paper and a pen. You can draw a little picture, show a little map of the street where the accident happened. You can say you were driving this way, the other car was coming the other way. Explain what happened in this picture. You can say, maybe who caused it. Give that to the officer, and then we'll have to report this to your insurance. or the records department. After this, we'll have an adjuster. Basically, they're like an investigator. They will take a look at what happened. They'll try to figure out who caused the accident, and they will work with other adjusters. They'll talk amongst each other, and they'll find out whose fault it was. So please report your information to your insurance company. We have a 24-hour claims department, which is open all the time. You can call them, get in touch with them, let them know what happened. Perhaps you need a tow truck to come to your location. They can come and give you a tow. Make sure that you have towing included in your coverage as well. Some people have AAA or some other equivalent. If you don't have that, you can buy towing insurance from farmers. So you can share your information with the other person, if that person's willing. Maybe you don't want to talk to that person. If that's the case, I think it's a good idea to take a picture, in a polite way. We definitely need the other person's name, their insurance company information, what kind of car they had, the license plate number on that car. Sometimes people cheat and they have false information that they give you and then they take off and flee the scene. If that happens, it's really hard to track that person down. And, that's on them. That kind of situation is pretty difficult. But regardless, be calm and we'll try to help you solve it.
Wow, that can really be a tough situation. You really do need to be calm. And like you said, it really depends. If that accident is pretty serious, you really need to try and stay calm, kind of pull over to the side of the road, make sure everybody's okay. But yeah, tough.
Yeah, there's a lot of emotions involved in that.
Well, thank you so much again.
You're welcome.